What is going on, guys? Reverend Saint here, and I got some more Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay for you guys today. Today I will be talking about my best and favorite free-for-all winning class, not to be confused with my KEM class. I did a video on that a couple videos ago. I think it was my second or third prestige video where I talked about the class that I've been using to get my KEMs in free-for-all and other game modes if I actually get them in other game modes. And that involved like an AR with a silencer, specialist, and other perks and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get too in-depth with that because I already did a video on it and I don't want to repeat myself because that's just freaking ridiculous. Because what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome, even though there is no different outcome. I learned that from Far Cry 3. The more you know. Moving on, my best class for winning FFA matches is using the Vepr. It's using a submachine gun in general, actually. You don't have to use the Vepr. This is just what I prefer to use right now. The MTAR, I would say, is technically a little bit better, but I do not like the iron sights on that at all. I know the pro community has been using the MTAR religiously. Everybody uses the MTAR. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you go and you watch them stream, or you watch them in tournaments, or you watch like online tournaments or whatever, they're all using the MTAR, it seems. Well, I can't stand the iron sights on that gun, so I will not use it. And I'm not playing pros and pub free-for-alls normally. I mean, I'm sure sometimes I probably run into one or two and didn't realize it, but it's just not the case in pub free-for-all, so you don't have to worry about using the absolute best submachine gun even if you don't like it. And I do like the Vepr a lot. I like how it looks, I like how it feels, I like how it sounds, I like how it shoots, so I like using the Vepr a lot. Now, the thing about these two guns, the MTAR and the Vepr, is that they're extremely good when it comes to accuracy, range, damage, and the fire rate. It all kind of comes together and balances out extremely well, so you can get kills at even really long ranges across the map, even on snipers if they're a bad sniper, I guess. But it is possible to get those kills with these guns, and that's why I like using them and recommend them for winning FFA matches. Now, what the real gold is in the attachments and in the perks. Now, I recommend using a muzzle brake or the flash suppressor with the grip. The grip is a must, but the barrel attachment is actually not a must. You can use a silencer if you feel more comfortable with that, but you're not going to get kills as fast as you would without it because it does actually reduce damage in this game. Previous Call of Duty, it seemed like it actually increased damage, but in this game it definitely reduces damage. You're not going to get some of the 2 and possibly 3 pieces that you normally would without the silencer. So I recommend using the muzzle brake because it increases damage at long range, not necessarily in short range or anything like that, but at long range it does increase damage, so you have a better chance at winning those long range gun battles with those ARs. Now, the perk setup is probably the most important thing here. You got to use Ready Up because this class is not meant to sit still. It's not meant to sit in one spot or one area of the map and just wait for people. It's meant to go out and hunt for those people who are sitting in that one spot on the map. So you're going to be moving around a lot. You're going to be moving around really fast, and you're going to be hip firing a lot. And you want to be silent, and you want to be able to hear people who are walking around on the woods floors up above you, especially on a map like Warhawk. So you got to use Ready Up so you can pull your gun up faster after sprinting. You got to use Sleight of Hand or Agility. I use Sleight of Hand normally on smaller maps because I don't need that extra speed to get across the map. On this game, I actually am using Sleight of Hand. Normally, I would use Agility. I just forgot to change it is all. But Sleight of Hand will help you reload faster. You won't get caught reloading nearly as much because you reload super fast. But Agility will help you get across some big maps such as Warhawk and Overlord. Maps like that are really big, and you're going to have to run as fast as you can sometimes across open areas, so you want to have that extra speed in there. Then obviously Marathon is there so you can continuously sprint and never run out of sprint. You can just run for eternity, which is great. It's actually closer to real life because like in previous Call of Duties you would run, even like in Treyarch and Black Ops games, you would be sprinting like with Marathon and stuff like that, and you'd still run out at like halfway across the map. You'd run out of sprint. And my cousin is a Marine. He was a Marine actually, and he's like, we sprint longer than that with our full gear on, and these guys are in like swimsuits. Come on, man. He would just rage so much at that. So in this, I like how it's unlimited sprint. It makes more sense, and it's a lot more fun in my opinion. Then you got to use steady aim because you're going to be hip firing a lot. If someone comes running around the corner, if you accidentally see somebody around a corner, you can turn on people real easy with that steady aim because the hip fire on submachine guns in this game is just nuts when you have steady aim on. The Bison is actually one of the best hip fire guns, so if you really like using the Bison, you can go ahead and use that as well. Now the CBJ, I recommend staying away from that because it's just not a very good gun at all. The Vector is also very good. Just pretty much any sub works with this setup. It's just I prefer the Vepr and the MTAR. I think they're better than all the other ones for like all around essentially. But steady aim is definitely a must. Dead silence is a must. You can sneak around. People won't hear you as easily when you're sprinting around, and they pretty much have to crank their volume to hear you even if they have amplify. So you're pretty much golden when it comes to sneaking around really fast. And then amplify so you can hear those people above you moving around and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the perk setup. Now we got the strike package, and I prefer to use assault. You can use whatever you want. If you want to use specialist, you can do that. If you want to use support, you can do that. I prefer using assault because when you do get those streaks, you're going to get them a lot less with this class because you're rushing so much. But when you do get them, the dog's going to get you kills, and the dogs are going to help you get the battle hind. The battle hind's going to like make people hide and also get you kills on spawners that are out in the open, and then that's going to help you get the helo pilot, which you will just dominate with. But that's pretty much the entire class, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am actually 165th or 170th actually on the leaderboards. I was 165th last night, and I'm climbing my way to the top 100. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you try it out and you like it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.